Believe it or not, but the house I'm filming in didn't have internet until 2011 when I moved in. I'm your host Christian Sokole and welcome to Top 5. Technology is wonderful because it leads to progress and new possibilities that were unavailable before. Unfortunately, the initial cost of upgrading is expensive, and some people decide not to implement the better. So here's 5 cases when, nah, we're good, is actually hurting the people and the country because it is just plain dangerous. On a side note, these are all in the United States because countries that don't have the money and the economy to purchase new technology are way too easy of a target. 10 million people access the internet using dial-up in the US alone. It's not that they prefer this method, it's that most people are unaware that broadband connections are in their households and that they do not need to use AOL service anymore. These people also account for 80% of AOL's income. That seems pretty sketchy to me, at least. I wonder how these people resolve connection problems. Hello, is this AOL?
How may I help you?
My internet's broken, so could you come and fix it?
Well, yes, of course. That will be $2,000.
Did you just make that number up?
Yes, but given the fact that we're the only provider of internet in the whole world, there's not much you can do about it. Credit or debit?
Videotapes are great. Some people like to stay old school and want to keep the tapes with the memories of childhood movies and, let's be honest, really embarrassing family videos. Although VHS to DVD converters have become big, in 2012 alone, the US still sold 13 million blank VHS tapes and cassettes. That means that people are buying tapes and recording stuff on them. My only question to you is this: why? Why? Magnetic stripe bank cards are used by most Americans today. Somebody could just take your card, swipe it in their machine and get your information. These credit cards have been replaced with the chip and pin method in most European nations. According to some studies, credit cards that embedded chips reduced crime by 80%. But no worries, Visa and MasterCard are planning to introduce these in the United States later this year. Hey clone, I just made a new banking company and I was wondering if you could try it out. Sure. Okay, it's processing the money and it's gone. Yep. Maybe I should have bought a more legitimate card reader. Pennies are not good for anyone. Granted, they're not so much technology in the sense that they aren't run by electricity, they're just coins really, but pennies are quite the burden on the economy, and they are man-made technology, so they do count. Each US cent costs 1.7 cents to make, and they're useless in the market today. Canada got rid of its penny 2 years ago and made $42 million from melting them, while in the US melting pennies became illegal. You can thank Big Zinc for that. They make $48 million a year from supplying raw coin materials to the government. The penny is ironically expensive.
I'm rich. I'm incredibly rich. Oh, I'm so rich. 48 million.
Landlines are dead, but I hear you screaming, we use those! Really? When was the last time you used a landline? Or should I ask, when was the last time you used a landline and didn't have a mobile phone on you? Similarly to VHS tapes, Americans bought 5 million new landlines in 2012. Now imagine if I went to your house and said I have 2 iPhones. First you'd say, get out of my house. But second you'd say, 2 iPhones are a great waste of money. So why do landlines get away with it? Alright. Time to get rid of these once and for all. That wasn't so hard. That's it for this week's top 5. I'll be throwing out top 5s every 2 weeks from now on because they're kind of hard to make. And then in between I will have Sophie's words. hopefully on Mondays, but maybe on Tuesdays, depending on how editing goes. Sorry about that, but you know, it happens. If you like these videos, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And I will see you next week. Bye bye.